Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihi al-kareem. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. So, Al-Mudarrisu. Okay, we'll continue with the lesson now. I don't remember where we stopped last time. Al-Mudarrisu. ماذا يعمل أبوك يا إبراهيم؟ سمعت أنه وزير. So this question by Mudarris, where does your father work? Ya'malu abuka. So did we finish the 5 isms yesterday? Asma'ul Khamisa. Okay, so Al-Mudarrisu, ماذا يعمل أبوك يا إبراهيم? Okay, fine. No. So that means we finished this sentence. Okay. سمعت أنه وزير. I heard that he is a minister. So here this is fi'l mudari ya'malu abuka. So abu is fa'il. Okay. So abuka, and this is mudaf ilayh. And if it is fa'il, it is marfu. So this is again ka is mudaf ilayh. I heard that he is a minister. Ibrahim kana waziran qabla sanataini. Again, kana has come. He was minister qabla sanataini. What's qabla sanataini? What is the meaning of that? Yes, 2 years ago. Sanatun is singular. Sanatun, you learned this last week. Okay. And here, I think, no, I told before, Sanatun and Sanataini, 2 years. Okay. Qabla is, it's Zarf. Okay. So Qabla Sanataini, and it acts as Mudaf. Wahuwa al-ana safirun. And now he is, Safir means ambassador. Okay. Safir means ambassador. Wahuwa al-ana safirun. Al-Mudarrisu. وماذا يعمل أبوك يا عمرو? So there is a difference between Umar and Amr, and their spelling is same, Ain Mim Ra, but to differentiate, always this Waw is mentioned when you are taking the name of Amr. So this Amr is pronounced as Amru if you are not stopping. Otherwise, if you stop, you don't say Amru, you say Amr. Okay. So وَمَاذَا يَعْمَلُ أَبُوكَ يَا عَمْرُ? And what does your father do, O Amr? قَالَ لِي أَحَدُ زُمَلَائِكَ إِنَّهُ مُدَرِّسٌ. What is the meaning of this? Mudarris is saying, and what does your father do, O Amr? And then he's further saying, قَالَ لِي أَحَدُ زُمَلَائِكَ إِنَّهُ مُدَرِّسٌ. Tell me the meaning of this. Brothers and sisters, can anyone please answer quickly? I'm asking for this meaning of this sentence. قال لي أحد زملائك إنه مدرس. One of your colleagues told me. Here you will not say, see, yeah, inna means indeed, but inna, though anna means that, but sometimes it also means, in such context, it also means that, okay? But it's okay, that's your answer is correct, sister. One of your colleagues told me he is a teacher, innahu. So, brothers and sisters, you need to look into this sentence, carefully. What is qala? Qala is fi'lul madi. Okay. What version is this? This is huwa. Now, qala li. Okay. Now, there is ahadu zumalaika coming after that. Ahadu zumalaika. This is mudaf ilay. Chain. So this is mudaf. Zumala is again mudaf ilay, and that is mudaf, and ka is mudaf ilay. So this means one. Ahadu means one of your colleagues. Zumalaika is your colleagues. Is plural. Zumala is plural. One of your colleagues. This is Rafa. If this is Rafa, so what is this? What is this? Ahadu. This is file. Yes. This is file. And what is li? What is li here? Mutalik bil fail. Very good. This is mutalik bil fail, or you can even say the whole combination is maf'ul. Okay. So here is saying you have to know this. You have to identify the file. Then only you will be able to make the correct translation of the sentence. So all this purpose of knowing Arab is Arab will help you to understand Quran. Why? Because this makes a big difference. You will know exactly what the ayah is saying. If it is Rafa, what does it mean here? If it is Nasab, what does it mean here? So the meaning completely changes because of that. So here he's saying the one of your colleagues. So this is the file. Who told? One of the colleague, Ahadu. He told me. So that is maf'ul. Okay. One of your colleagues told me, innahu mudarrisun, that he is a teacher. Amr says, kana mudarrisan. He was teacher. Kana mudarrisan. So when I explained to you, kana, the moment kana sentence comes, what do you look for it? You look for ismu kana and khabaru kana. What is ismu kana? What is the status of ismu kana? What is the i'rab of ismu kana? And what is the i'rab of khabaru kana? Ismu kana is mansub. Is that correct? Ismu kana is marfu. Very good. Ismu kana is marfu. And khabaru kana is mansoob. Khabaru kana is mansoob. Okay. So kana mudarrisan min qablu. Okay. So here Amr is saying he was, means kana is referring to the kana is fail, and its file, I means ideally you don't call file, but you call it as ismu kana, and that is actually a file, you can say that. So that is mustatir here, correct? Because he's talking about his father. Okay, so he's saying he was mudarrisan, so this is khabar, that's why it is mansoob. Min qablu, this is what? Harfu jar. Min qablu, why this is qablu? Why this is marfu? Any did I taught this? Because I do not remember, but someone was saying I taught this topic. Did I? Min qablu. Qablu is zarf, correct? Qablu is zarf. Usually zarf are, what is the i'rab of zarf? Usually zarf are mansoob, right? They always take more, usually they take fatha, correct? Why this became rafa here? And though there is harfu jar before that, with harfu jar, no way it should take anything should take should be marfu. Anyone knows about this? So the meaning of this sentence, I will tell you the meaning of this sentence. He was teacher from before. That's what he's trying to say. Okay, means he was teacher earlier. That's what he's trying to say. From before means he's trying to say that he was teacher earlier. Mabni, you are right, sister. And why, in what cases it becomes mabni? Okay. In what cases it becomes mabni? I would like to know if any of you knows about this topic. I would be happy to know that. So for those who do not know this topic, you don't need to worry. You will be worried why mabni and it is qablu. Inshallah, you will know very soon. Okay. So let me first explain you, or let's revise what is zarf. And there are two kinds of zarf that I have taught you in book 1. Zarf al-makan and zarf al-zaman. Zarf al-makan, which indicates place, and zarf al-zaman indicates time. Okay, as the name indicates. Now, usually zarf acts as mudaf. So the ism that follows that is mudaf ilayh. You know this. But zarf comes alone also. Okay. And you have even seen some examples when zarf comes alone. This is, I was repeatedly explaining, telling you this in book 1, brothers and sisters, that zarf can never be mubtada. In a jumla ismiya, it can never be mubtada, even if the sentence starts with it. Zarf cannot be mubtada in its life. It can never be mubtada in its life. Okay. Zarf can come as khabar, but that time you will call this as shibu jumla. So you remember I was telling you in book 1, 2 kinds of shibu jumla. What are those 2 kinds of shibu jumla? jar majroor and zarf. Good. So zarf is always mansoob, and in my first book I was telling you, though there are exceptions, but it is out of scope. But now I'm going to tell you it is no more out of scope now, because your level have increased now. Now you are going to an advanced level because such examples are coming. So inshallah, I'm going to explain you the exception today. So let me just tell you what is Zarf al-Makan. So it is indicating the place. Okay, I just copied the slides from my book one, brothers and sisters. So this is how I used to make slides that time. So just to give you some idea about foka, means over, amama means in front, khalfa means behind, tahta means under. In the same way, when it comes to makan, these are also zarfs. Inda, baina, these are also zarf. So now the mudaf ilayh that comes after zarf al-makan always takes al. Now huna and hunak, these are not zarf, brothers and sisters. Okay, these are ismul ishara. Though huna means here, hunak means there. They indicate place, right? But do not be confused that they are zarful makan. Okay. So these are the conjugations that he used to do. If you remember, this is the example of slide that I took from book one. You remember these diagrams, you became expert in this. And how these conjugations you were doing. Here, tahta al-maktabi, okay? It is below the desk. It is a jumla ismiya. Here is mubtada, and it is mabni, it is marfu, it is mubtada, and it is damir, it's ma'rifa, and this is tahta al-maktabi. So tahta is zarf, and that is shibu jumla khabar. Al-maktabi, it is mudaf ilayh. So this is typically that you learnt about zarf. And zarful zaman, that was zarful makan. Now zarful zaman are like sabahan, zuhran, masa'an, laylan, amsi. Al yoma means today, ghadan means tomorrow. Then qabla means before, ba'da means after. Now I'm going to talk about this because min qablu it came in the sentence. Now qabla and ba'da, now they also come as mudaf. Okay, that means the ism that will follow after that will be mudaf ilayh, and usually it is that mudaf ilayh is with al. For example, ذهبت إلى المسجد قبل الأذان ورجعت بعد الصلاة. This is a typical example of qabla and ba'da, which comes as mudaf, but it remains mansoob. Zarf in its original form is always mansoob. So the meaning of this sentence is, I went to the masjid before azan and I returned after the salat. Okay. So qabla ladani, zarf mudaf ilayh, ba'da salati, zarf mudaf ilayh. Now if mudaf ilayh is omitted for some reason, then zarf becomes mabni. When the mudaf ilayh is removed from after the zarf for some reason, then it becomes rigid, it becomes mabni, and it becomes rigid in such a way that it will always take dhamma. That was the example that was mentioned in this textbook, that it will always take dhamma. For example, أبي الآن مدير وكان من قبل مدرسا. This is similar sentence. My father is mudir now and he was teacher before. This is what he's trying to say. So there is, before doesn't require here anything to be mentioned. I mean, for example, here before azan, there is sometimes you don't need to mention that, right? In this situation, since there is no mudaf ilayh after this, so then it will no more be qabla, it will be qablu. And same thing happens with ba'da also. Same thing happens with ba'da also. So actually, it was min qabli dhalik. If you try to take its natural form of zarf, so this sentence was something like this: min qabli dhalik. Dhalik is referring to the position of my father. It is, and the position is mudirun. So actually, the sentence was what that min qabli dhalik means before he was teacher. Wakana min qabli dhalik, before he was mudir, headmaster. He is mudarrisan now. This is how. But since you removed dhalika from it, so which is, there is no need to mention that, so it becomes qablu. Okay, is this clear to you, brothers and sisters? So when the zarf comes without mudaf ilayh, then it is mabni and it looks in the rafa form. It appears in the rafa form. You will not say that it is marfu. You will not say that, but it looks, it takes dhamma. You can say that. Understood, brothers and sisters? Is it clear? Yes or no? Okay. Now let's take few examples. أذهب الآن إلى المكتبة وسأذهب إلى المسجد من بعد. What is the meaning of this sentence? What is the meaning of this sentence? Can anyone translate quickly, brothers and sisters? Easy. I went to office. I'm going to the library now. You can put now, sister. Okay. And then I will go to the masjid after. Then after, or then I will go to the masjid. You can even say in the normal English, and then I will go to the masjid. Means after going to library. This is what it means. Correct? Yeah. So this is the example from Quran, which came in Surah Al-Rum. في بضع سنين لله الأمر من قبل ومن بعد ويومئذ يفرح المؤمنون. So في بضع سنين means it's very soon. It's I don't want to go into that translation now. Okay, in few years you can say. That's the meaning of that. لله الأمر من قبل ومن بعد. All the amr is for Allah, whether it is before. Amr means all the decisions, commands, everything. Whatever he wants to do, it's with Allah. Allah has full capacity to do whatever was in the past, before, and in ba'du. Infinitely before, infinitely after. Okay? Allah didn't even say Qablu of what, and he doesn't need to say Ba'd of what, but everything afterwards is his command, because there cannot be anyone's command except his command. Okay? All decisions, all matters, everything. Okay? So Kana mudarrisan min qablu. Okay, he was teacher before. Wa huwa al-ana mufattishun fil madarith tanawiyyati. What is the meaning of this sentence? Wa huwa al-ana mufattishun fil madarith tanawiyyati. I want you to ponder into these sentences so that you can understand the sentences grammatically and do the correct translation. I want to know, are you understanding the concepts? If it is fi'l mudari, are you using the proper translation in the present form? Or if it is fi'l madi, you are using in the past tense properly. So all these things, you know. Mufattishun means inspector. Okay. Yeah. And he is now an inspector in the secondary school. So usually in Arabic, you will say fil madaris at-tanawiyyati. So he's what he's trying to say is he is now inspector of secondary schools. In the normal English, that's how you will say. Okay. Al-mudarris wa madha ya'malu abuka ya Ya'qubu. And what does your father do, O Yaqub? Yaqub says, Kana shurtiyan. Shurtiyan means policeman. He was policeman. Okay. Shurtiyun means policeman. Here it is shurtiyan, mansub. Why? Because ismu kana is mustatir here. And this is khabaru kana. He was policeman. وهو الآن متقاعد. متقاعد means retired. متقاعد means retired. So Yaqub said he was policeman and now he's retired. Okay. Al-Mudarris. Ya Aba Bakrin. Why it is Abu Bakrin? Why not Abu Bakrin? So you learned yesterday the different forms of this Asmaul Khamisa. Abu, when it is in the Rafa state, Abba when it is in the nasab state, and abi if it is in the jar state. Okay. Now here he is making it as Abba. Why is making it as nasab? Any answers? That I can see harfunida. So what? Explain me. Yes, mashallah. Very good, sister. So munada is mudaf. That's perfect answer. Why? When munada is mudaf, then it goes from rafa state to nasab state. This was again taught in book 1. So, Ya Abu Bakrin, قلت لي قبل 3 سنوات إن أباك عميد كلية الهندسة. I'm reading the sentence again. I want you to translate and start making the translation now quickly and put it in the chat. قلت لي قبل 3 سنوات إن أباك عميد كلية الهندسة. Amid means dean. Amid means dean. Amidun means dean. You told me 3 years ago that your Anna, sorry, Inna, due to Inna, this became Nasab. Okay, your father. That's why it is Abba. Okay, that your father is Dean. Yes. So this is Mudaf Mudaf. Okay, Dean of Engineering College. Okay, this is Mudaf Mudaf chain. This is Mudaf, this is Mudaf and this is Mudaf and this is Mudaf. Okay, excellent. Oh, Abu Bakr, you told me 3 years ago that your father was Dean of Engineering College. Excellent, brothers and sisters. I'm happy. أمتقاعد هو الآن أمتقاعد هو الآن. Is he retired now? Okay, متقاعد, I already mentioned here, retired. Is he retired now? Abu Bakr, لا يزال عميدا. What's the meaning of this? لا يزال عميدا. No, he's still a dean. Very good. No, sisters. I think, Sister Sophia, you missed the class of yesterday about La Yazalu. Were you there yesterday in yesterday's class? Okay, so you need to look at the recording on YouTube, so you will understand what is La Yazalu. Okay, so no, he's still a dean. Good. Al Mudarisu, Ya Akhtaru, another person whose name is Akhtar. Ya Akhtaru, سمعت أن أخاك طبيب شهير. I heard that, again Anna is there, so which is harfu nasab, so akhaka. I heard that your brother is a famous doctor, is a famous doctor. ويأتيه المرضى من جميع أنحاء باكستان. أصحيح هذا؟ Okay, now before I explain you this sentence, المرضى is plural of مريض. المرضى is plural of مريض. What is the status of al-marda? What is al-marda here? It is marfu. Why it is marfu, sister? It is fine, mashallah, very good. It is fine. Now, this falls into which category of words, ism? When it comes to flexibility. Just a question to everyone. So okay, why are you saying mabni? You're saying mabni because this is what I taught you. Right? You're saying mabni because this is what you learned, that those ism that end with alif and alif maksura. Yes, that is alif maksura in al-marda. It is alif maksura. Yes, but that is not mabni. That is not mabni. I'll tell you why. That is not mabni. So I'm going to talk about a little bit more about. Now we are going step by step into more advanced topics into Arab, okay? Inshallah, before you reach book 3, inshallah, I'm trying to prepare you for that. So now there are things that you need to know about Sulasi Mazid fihi. You learned about Sulasi Mujarrad. What is Sulasi Mujarrad? What is Sulasi Mujarrad? Anyone remembers? When we were talking about Bab. What about, okay, so you are saying 3 root letter verbs. What about Mazid fihi? They are not 3 root letters. Yes. So, Sister Sophia, I think she answered my question. When it comes to Sulasi Mujarrad, those are the words, they are just based on three letters. And those three letters are the root words. Okay. Mazid Fihi is also three letter based. It also have three root letters. But with three root letters, there are some extra letters with it. That is called Mazid Fihi. That's why it's called Mazid Fihi, means extra in it. Okay. So it is still Sulasi. Sulasi means it is still based on three root letters, but with some extra characters, but those extra letters are not part of root letters. Is this clear? I explained to you in Zarf class, but I'm repeating it here. Is this clear, brothers and sisters? Okay. So they always contain extra letters in addition to three root letters. And I mentioned in the Zarf class that there are 12 abwab of Mazid Fihi. 7 of them, they have Hamzatul Wasl at the beginning, and 5 do not have. So, and in Mazid Fihi, there are 3 extra letters, maximum of 3 extra letters can be added to that. Okay. And thus, total goes up to 6. Because if your maximum is 3 extra letters plus 3 root words, so it doesn't exceed more than 6 letters. Now, but when I took the Zarf class, I only took 8 abwab because the rest of them you don't need to know at this stage. Only I took 8 abwab, which is mostly taught by many scholars. These. Okay. I'm going to talk about Al-Marda kind of words which came in this chapter. I will tell that is Mamnu' min as-Sarf. What is Mamnu' min as-Sarf? Mamnu' min as-Sarf. What do you know about Mamnu' min as-Sarf? What do you know about Mamnu' min as-Sarf? Ah, you forgot? Yes, so you know that Mamnu' min as-Sarf is partly flexible. You are right. Mamnu' min as-Sarf is partly flexible. So in that case, in Rafa state, it is taking U sign, and in the Nasab and Jar state, it is taking A sign. In the Jar state, it doesn't take E sound when it comes to the sound ending words. Now, I will little bit elaborate more about this. Mamnu' min as-Sarf. Actually, the Arabic grammar expert, they say Sarf means tanween. Okay. Sarf is something to do with tanween. So brothers and sisters, don't get overwhelmed with these things. But I'm just take it easy, okay? So mamnu' min as-sarf, yes, more in that you'll find they are partly flexible, but if you have noticed, all those letters were not taking tanween. All those letters were not taking tanween. So those letters, so it is not just the proper definition would be those letters that do not take tanween. I would call them as mamnu' min as-sarf. And you are right that they are partly flexible. So when it comes to Alif Maksura and Alif Mamduda, these are the 2 Alif. And these alif, they indicate feminine gender. That's why it's called alifut tanithil maksuratu. Means the alif, the feminine alif, the feminine broken alif. Okay. And in the same way, alifut tanithil mamduda means the feminine elongated alif. Okay. And this alif is indicated by alif and hamza. So if alif maksura and alif mamduda is added in 3-letter based words at the end, means it is a case of sulasi mazid fi, then they are mamnu min as-sarf. They are mamnu min as-sarf. Those words will fall into the category of mamnu min as-sarf. Is this, did you understood? So any words, they end with alif maksura or alif mamduda, but this alif maksura and this alif mamduda is not part of 3 root letters, then it is not in the category of mabni. It is not in the category of mabni. Rather, it is in the category of mamnu min as-sarf. Though it will not show the sign in the 3 halat. Al-marda will remain al-mardain rafa halat. It will remain al-mardain nasab halat. And it will remain al-mardain jar halat. But you will not count them into the category of mabni. This is the rule. Okay. But if the 3-letter word ends with again alif maksura and alif mamduda, but it is part of the 3 root letters, it is one of the 3 root letters, then it will fall into the category of mabni. Then it will fall into the category of mabni. Now, is it clear, brothers and sisters? So we are advancing a step further now. Okay. So there is a condition here. There will be mamnu min as-sarf provided both alif maksura and alif mamduda are not part of root letters. Are not. So we are only talking about the case with thulathi mazid fi. Is this clear? This is the example of that fatawa. Now in fatawa is jama of fatwa, which means religious ruling. Fatawa is jama of fatwa, which means religious ruling. What are the root letters of fatawa? Fa, ta, and waw. Fa, ta, and waw. And it is ending with alif maksura, which is not part of the 3 letters. It is extra. You will call this into the category of mamnu min as-sarf. Is it clear? This is in the category of mamnu min as-sarf. Hadaya. Hadaya means gifts. Hadaya means gifts. Again, this alif is not part of the 3 root letters. Ha, dal, and ya. Or wow, whatever. Okay. It is not part of this 3 root letters. So it is mamnu min as-sarf. Though in rafa halat also you will say hadaya, nasab also you will say hadaya, and jar also you will say hadaya. Hubla means pregnant. Same thing. Dunya. Dunya is also same thing. Okay. It is from the root letters dal, noon, and ya. Okay. So all these this shows that they are Sulasi Mazid fi, and they are Mamnu min as-sarf. In the same category, this is from Maridun. Maridun, the root letters are Mim, Ra, and Dad. And Marda, this Alif Maksura is extra letter. So these are Mamnu min as-sarf. But words like Fatan, which is a young man, you know this meaning. Rahan means millstone. In the olden times, there used to be a to make floor at home, there used to be a millstone at round shaped millstone. I have seen that in my childhood days. We used to call it as chakki at home. So that is called rahan. Asan means this is stick. These are not mamnu min as-sarf. Why they are not mamnu min as-sarf? Because here this alif maksura is part of root words. So this is something, when you learn Arabic, you know that you cannot say all the rules one time. If you say all the rules one time, students will be lost. Okay, so you have to go step by step, as the things are coming. So you are building up your knowledge slowly and slowly. Some more examples. Qabla means plural of killed people. Okay, which is qatilun, which is killed, singular, qatla. Asra, it is plural of asirun, which means prisoner, is mamnu min as-sarf. Jarha means it's plural of jarihun, it means wounded. And hamqa, which is plural of ahmaqun, ahmaqu, which means stupid. Okay, so hamqa, all these are mamnu min as-sarf. Now, how do they, if you look at maybe you do not see now the grammatical analysis of Quran. So if you see, if a word like al-marda will come, so how do they say if it is coming in the position of rafa? So they will write in the grammatical analysis, they will say that it is in the halat of rafa and it is indicated by the dhamma, and due to alif maksura it is prevented. That's what they write. Okay, so, I mean, you don't need to go into that complication. You don't need to know that, but know that these are grammatically into the category of mamnu min as-sarf. Is this clear, brothers and sisters? Okay. Was it difficult? Okay. So وَيَأْتِهِ الْمَرْضَى مِنْ جَمِيعِ أَنْحَاءِ Pakistan. Jami'i means all, and anha means all around. So what he is saying is, oh Akhtar, I heard that your brother is a famous doctor and patients from all over Pakistan come to him. Patients from all over Pakistan come to him. That's what he's saying. Asahihun haza, is this correct? Okay. Akhtaru. Naam, hada sahihun ya dash shaykhi. Can you tell me anyone correct sentence with the correct i'rab? Why this flexibility topic took you to sleep, all of you? I hope. Brothers and sisters, was that difficult? Fadilata, yes. Ya Fadilata Shaykhi al-Mudarrisu, Ya Uthmanu, idhab ila al-maktabati وهات الجزء الثالث من لسان العربي. Osman, idhab. What kind of fi'l is this? Idhab ila al-maktabati. Idhab is what kind of fi'l is? Amr, which means go. Idhab ila al-maktabati. Go to the library. Wahatil juz' al-thalitha. And get me, hati. I think I took this. This is fail, and it includes it includes the meaning of me, get me something. Okay. So hatil juz'a. So this is maf'ul thalitha. Okay. Min lisan al-Arab. So lisan al-Arab is a book. Actually, it's a dictionary. So Mudari said, go to the library and get me the third volume, Juz al-Thalitha. Get me the third volume of Lisan al-Arab. Okay, of Lisan al-Arab dictionary. Hashimun. Ya Fadilat al-Shaykhi, O respectful Sheikh, or O excellent, O Sheikh with excellency. أظن أن لسان العربي معجب. I guess that لسان العربي is a dictionary. معجب. المدرس نعم. هو معجب كبير في dash جزءا. Tell me. What's that? في 20. Why 20? MashaAllah, very good, Imran. Why not 20? Because of the yes. And why is this nasab juzan? Tamyiz, yes. It's singular mansoob, because that's how you call the numbers Madud, which we have gone through revision last week. Okay, Tamyiz, inshallah. Hashimun, liman huwa ya fadilat al-shaykhi. It is by whom, O Shaykh, fadilat al-shaykh, al-mudarrisu. Huwa libni Manzurin. It is by Ibn Manzur. He is the author of this Lisan al-Arab dictionary, very comprehensive dictionary. Okay, so I will take a pause here now. Inshallah, tomorrow we will finish this with exercises, bi'idhnillah. And then next week we'll start the new chapter. Okay. Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.